Responding to the opioid crisis, the city of Covington is jumping onto a lawsuit against drug makers.
Last year, 74 people died from overdoses in St. Tammany Parish, and 75% of those were opioid-related. The North Shore Bureau Chief Ashley Roderick reports Covington leaders are hoping to recoup the costs of fighting opioid addictions on the front lines.
Every day, upwards of 150 people walk into the doors of the main clinic for Florida Parish's Human Services Authority. A third of the appointments are for addiction treatment, with one thing becoming the most common source.
There's definitely been a marked uptick in the amount of people coming for opioid treatment over the past, and that trend existed prior to me being here. The data shows that it's continuing and it's speeding up a bit.
That's why the city of Covington has gotten involved in asking the courts to hold pharmaceutical companies accountable for the countless deaths from their products. The suit, which includes other governmental agencies from Florida to New York and Texas to Minnesota, calls for a reimbursement of all the costs associated with fighting opioid addictions and overdoses. Covington was first on the North Shore to make opioid-reversing drug Narcan available to its law enforcement officers.
We wanted to be on the forefront because we recognize the problem here, and we're probably ahead of the curve when it comes to recognition of the problem that we have.
The city of Covington may seem like a small player in a big game, but leaders here say that the experiences they see every single day qualifies them to be in the lineup.
For example, last night we had an overdose in Covington. We administered 2 doses of Narcan to bring the person back. There's a cost to that Narcan. We put them in an ambulance, we bring them to the hospital. Ambulance has a cost to it, the hospital has a cost to it. So yeah, I think at the end of the day, these manufacturers of these opioids are responsible and they should be made to pay.
She's passed out over there. I gave her 2 shots of Narcan.
And regardless of legal outcome, city leaders hope to at least see this action put people before profits. Ashley Rodri, Eyewitness News.
The Pharmaceutical Research and Manufacturers of America has said it is part of an effort to accelerate the development of non-addictive pain medications, and the organization also said it supports policies limiting the supply of opioids to 7 days for acute pain.